Hi, this is Captain Greg Daly, and I'm going to show you a recording of the Mexican sailing vessel Cuautemoc and the assist tug McAllister, which you'll see here in a little bit, and how it hit the Brookly Bridge. This is starting at 00 UTC, which is 8 Eastern Daylight Time, 8:15 Eastern Daylight Time. And this happens pretty quickly, so we'll see what we can see. Okay, so the McAllister, now you can see the McAllister, it's coming alongside, and they break free of the dock about now. Okay, so at 19 minutes after 8, almost 20, they were free of the dock, and they were coming into the channel. She's actually in reverse. I know it says that it's going forward, but you have to realize the GPS is giving course over ground, not heading. So even though it looks like the ship is pointed in this direction, she's actually backing into the channel. And the McAllister is at her bow and isn't doing very much for right now. So the Cuautemoc is now out in the channel. This is her bow. This is her stern. She's doing 2.5 knots in the channel. So that would indicate to me that she was underpowered. So if she did lose power at some point in time, it wasn't here because she's going cross channel at 2.5 knots. McAllister is sitting there doing virtually nothing. It's now 21:52. It's 52 after. It's 21 minutes after 8. Sorry about that. Okay, now at 23 minutes after 8, her stern is being pushed back. McAllister's coming to try to help, but it's too little too late. She's way over on the other side, and she's doing, Cuautemoc is doing 4.3 knots. So she's doing 4.3 knots. Now, whether she was still under power doing 4.3, well, she had to be under power because the current was no more than 3 knots. So she was under power in reverse when she hit the bridge. And the Charles McAllister was not successful in preventing the accident. Okay, 5.9 knots. She's really under power now. And the problem is she's still going astern. Did the captain think he was going forward and adding power because he wanted to go more forward? I don't know, but she's doing 5.9 knots as she passes under the bridge. And the McAllister is only doing 2.2 and obviously is not successful in catching her. And there she's under the bridge. All 3 masts have snapped off. She's still doing 5.9 knots. You've probably seen the videos of her coming into the dock there, stern first. And she, you can tell from the videos that are posted on Facebook that she was making good speed. McAllister picked up to 7.5 knots, probably trying to stop her stern from moving any further. And the McAllister did nothing. The McAllister just pulled away. Let's take a look at this closely. No. Her speed is now down to 2.2 knots. I don't know if that's because they finally decreased power or she's scraping along the dock, but it's obviously that she's slowed down there. And the okay, so now the stern comes off the dock. The bow is on the dock, and she's pointed out into the channel, and she's doing 1.3 knots. This is interesting. Okay, now the McAllister and the Cuautemoc were actually pretty close together, but I don't think any lines were put on. Cuautemoc is down now to 0.9 knots, so this is probably drifting with the current. She probably has no power on, nor does the McAllister. Okay, the Cuautemoc's doing 1 knot. drifting with the current. Now, she somehow got around NYPD. Oh, now that's interesting. NYPD is out there. That's this vessel here. The McAllister's here. Boy, that didn't take long for the NYPD to respond. Wow. So the McAllister is on the bow. The stern is still drifting. And there's another bridge to go. Let's see what happens. Okay, she's obviously drifting. Remember, this is the bow. She's drifting stern first at 0.3 knots. I think the McAllister has given up. NYPD is alongside, doing 2.2 knots. We have a second NYPD boat. We have two NYPD boats out there. Two NYPD FD fire department. So we have two New York police boats and two fire department boats out alongside. That is incredible response time. That's 37 minutes after 8. I'm amazed at the response. Absolutely amazed. But the NYPD is bowed astern on the sailing vessel, and another NYPD is forward. The fire department is over here, and there's a fire department over here. And McAllister is out of the picture. Okay, so another McAllister tug has come alongside. NYPD is here and here. Fire department is here and here. Now that's interesting. Why did they send the Justin McAllister when they had the Charles McAllister right there? Very, very interesting. Maybe it was the wrong vessel and they would do damage if they pushed on the boat, and this one could push. I don't know. This is really interesting. Well, the Justin McAllister didn't do anything. Here she comes. Justin McAllister is now on the bow of the sailing vessel, and the fire department and the police department are in a circle around it. Not a circle, but all around it. So we got, who is this? Charles McAllister. Okay, so we have two McAllister tugs and the sailing vessel, the fire department, the NYPD, the fire department, and this NYPD evidently is returning to base. Wow. Wow. Now that rotation back like that, counterclockwise, I can't tell you for sure what that means, because remember, it's tracking GPS position. It's not tracking actual heading. So it'd take me a while to figure out what that actually meant. Right now, the vessel itself is making 0.4 knots in this direction. And the NYPD and the fire department are helping out. All right, let's keep moving, see what happens. Wow, it's very, very interesting. They're in the shallows. I wonder if they ran it aground so that it wouldn't go any further, because this is pretty shallow. This is probably less than the draft of the sailing vessel. So they may have just pushed it onto ground so that it would stop its motion. We have a lot of boats responding. We have 3 or 4 fire department boats responding, and at least 1 police department responding. All right, I'm going to speed it up just a little bit and see if something else happens, or if this is pretty much her. Yeah, that's pretty much her resting point, because it's now 1:54, which is 9:50. It's almost 2 hours later. It's like 10. It's like 10 o'clock at night. So they just pushed her into the shallows there and ran her aground. Is what they did. Huh? Isn't that interesting? All right, so let's see what we got here. I got 1, 2, 3 McAllister tugs, and we've got I don't know what that is. I just have the MMSI. I don't have what the actual name is on the vessel. Could be anything. Fire department command is still upriver. Okay, that was a tug, Charles McAllister. Whoops. Now where'd they go? So they went under that bridge, and they're being moved by the McAllister tugs, 4 of them. And as I recall, they actually move them. I'm going to slow it down just a little bit. Move them to the other side of the channel. And they dock it. Maybe. Interesting. They seem to not make up their minds. Now that shows that she's docked stern too, and again, because of the heading course over ground conflict in GPS, I doubt she's docked stern too. She's probably docked starboard side too, or maybe port side too, with the bow into the current. Well, no, the current's coming. It's an ebb current, so it would have been starboard side too to be bow in. Here's another police department. I don't know why she's in the middle of the channel. What time is it? Let's stop this and see where we are. We're now at 5:02 minus 4. It's 1 in the morning. 1 in the morning. This all started at 8 at night, so we're like 5 hours after the departure from the dock. Why is she in the middle of the channel? I do not know. Okay, it's 0600 UTC, which is 2 a.m. And looks like she's going to be moored over on that side. This is where she ended up. All right, well, I learned a lot. I'm really shocked at how quickly the fire department and New York police department responded to this incident. They were there so quick, and I'm sure everyone appreciated them being there that quick. This was the bridge that she hit that knocked off the masts. I don't know what the name of this bridge is. I'll have to look it up. But I don't think there was any further damage done by this bridge. It was the Brooklyn Bridge that damaged her. All right. So hope you enjoyed the demonstration.